Hello, you lovely fuckers! My name is Mangs, and I welcome you guys to another MangsCam talk. This time around, we're going to be talking a little bit about general things revolving the channel and myself. There's been like a shit ton of questions coming in from you guys over the past week, and I felt like, you know what, let's just do a video where I talk about all these things. Sorry if you can hear the fan in the background. It is a million degrees in my room now, and I'm not turning that thing off, because I think if I do, I am going to melt. The Viking blood in me is not very fond of hot temperatures. Jesus Christ, I am looking forward to winter already. So, I look like shit and I feel like shit and I'm really tired. This has been a really fucking hard week, and I'll explain why in just a moment. But first, let's start by mentioning the fact that I will not be talking much about echoes in this video. I'm going to be making an entirely separate video where I talk about my hopes and expectations for echoes. A lot of other YouTubers have done that as well, and I think it's about time I make mine. So I'm going to be dedicating an entire MangsCam Talks video, 20 to 30 minutes, where I just talk about echoes, my expectations for echoes. We'll take a look at the sales, see how it's done in Japan in its first month, talk about my my fears, what I hope will happen, what I hope not will happen, you know, without touching into spoiler territory. Take a look at some character designs maybe and stuff like that, and just, you know, have a good old time talking about echoes. But that video will come out, I think I'm gonna release it like one day before Echoes gets released in the West, so we can have a little bit of a hype countdown and stuff like that. And then, of course, there will be an Echoes Let's Play coming out on my channel as soon as Echoes gets released. I plan to release it immediately, as soon as I possibly can. And I hope as many of you guys will be there to watch it, help me share it, help like it, help comment on it, so we can get that video on the front page, because that is what it's all about. That's what we managed to do with my Fates Conquest Let's Play. It ended up on the first page of the search engine. That is what we're going for. If we can do that, it's going to be great for the channel. Anyway, but we're not going to be talking about echoes in this video. In this video, I have a number of other things to talk about. So let's begin with the first thing that everyone has been asking about, and I probably freaked a lot of you guys out. Let's talk a little bit about my health. So personally, I can probably say that this has been one of the toughest weeks I have ever had to go through personally. Like, channel-wise, it's been a lot of fun. But on a personal level, it has been really, really tough. I made a post a couple days back where I said I was going to the doctor and I was taking a little bit of a break. That freaked a lot of people out. I've been getting overwhelmed by PMs and messages from a lot of amazing fans. Thank you so much for all the nice words. Sorry if I worried you, that was not my intention. So, allow me to explain exactly what happened. A week back, I started to notice some ringing in my right ear, and it got louder and louder and louder and louder, up until the point where it was like having a fire alarm in my head 24/7. It was pretty fucking rough. Then I lost hearing in my right ear, and then I started to feel enormous muscle pains in my upper body, and then I started to get poor eyesight. At that point, I realized that something was wrong, and I went to the doctor. They figured out what it was. I'm not going to go into like a lot of detail. It's a lot of medical stuff, but in short, they think it has something to do with excessive use of headsets. Whoops, what can I say? It's kind of part of my job. I need headsets when I edit because, you know, I can't blast sound all day. And it also has something to do with stress. They did concur with the fact that I have been overworking myself to very ridiculous amounts, and that I should really fucking chill. Was at my doctor this Monday, and he was like, you are so tense, you are so stressed out, you gotta fucking relax. And I said, you know, it's kind of difficult to relax, because, you know, this is my livelihood, and I really love doing it. And he was like, no, you gotta relax, or else you're really gonna end up in a really, really bad spot. So that's the reason why the channel has been a little bit slow this week. There has been some videos, of course, but I haven't really done my, you know, I've been releasing some old stuff. The Lords of Magic Let's Play that I'm doing right now, I actually recorded that 2 months back. I just haven't found a proper time to release it. And I've been uploading some stream vaults and everything. I've been trying to do a video every day, but the channel has been a little bit inactive for the past week or so. And of course, this whole thing had to come in the middle of my Patreon launch. I was really excited about the Patreon launch. I've been working really hard on my Patreon page. A lot of hours of work has gone into making videos for that site and setting it up and everything. Mina has been really great, helping me design it. But, of course, I had to get sick in the middle of something very, very important. So yeah, that was the chiming in the ear and losing the hearing in my right ear was very, very tough. I'm still very tired. It's a lot better now. I can actually sleep a little bit, but I still have trouble sleeping. I'm going back in 2 days. I'm going back to my doctor, and they're gonna get my ear fixed, and they're gonna give me some medication, and they're gonna look into a couple things to figure out exactly what is wrong. But I will, needless to say, be taking it a little bit easy in the days to come. I'm recharging my batteries for Echoes. Once Echoes comes out, I plan to be back in action with a Let's Play every day. I've actually considered doing like double uploads for the first couple of episodes for Echoes, because I know it's going to be very popular, and I would like to get ahead in the game, because I know there's going to be a lot of other channels Let's Playing Echoes as well. And I really want my Let's Play to do well, because that's going to be a huge thing. But yeah, I'm sorry if I worried you guys. It was not my intention. Just been having a really, really rough week. Hardly slept at all. And I kind of just been troopering through it and just continuing to render and make videos despite being almost driven insane by the constant ringing in my ear and the lack of sleep. Haven't been eating at all this week. I've been eating like absolutely no food, and I usually have a pretty big appetite, so it's been really weird, but yeah. So again, I'm doing much better now, but it's been a hell of a week. Not in a good way. Ugh, oh my god. Ugh. It's so warm. I'm glad I have Pepsi Max to cool me down. Holy shit. So the second thing I want to talk about are the attacks on my Discord server. They've come back, and they've come back in a really big way. It was quiet for a while, now they come back. I don't know who these guys are. Maybe they're just kids. Maybe they're angry SJWs. Honestly, I don't care. But I really want to give a big thanks to my amazing moderators over at Discord. They are so good and hardworking. Calvin, Gold Makoto, Oli Cad, Person of Random, Sean, Renu. You guys are really, really amazing. I mean, if you guys knew some of the things these guys did, when the attacks came in a couple of nights ago, they came in very late, and I think we only had 2 mods online, and they were actually going to bed. But because of the attacks, they actually stayed up for most of the night, just to ward the servers against spamming and banning accounts, and I think they banned 41 accounts. Not sure if these are 41 people, or if it's just people making multiple accounts. You never really know. But they actually stayed up through the nights, and I believe one of my mods got sent threats via PMs. So I don't know who these guys are, but they're really angry and they're really hateful. Could be the same group of people that I ridiculed a few months back. I don't know. I don't know who they are or why they're so mad, but they really seem hell-bent on taking down the servers. They're never gonna do that, though. I mean, at the end of the day, I just laugh at it. But I really wanted to take this opportunity to thank my mods because, you know, the way that they've been consistently spending so much time warding off these idiots it's really heartwarming to me, especially this week where I haven't been active on Discord. I've kind of been busy doing my own things and just taking care of my own health. So just know that, guys. I'm really, really grateful to have you guys as my mods. And I'm really grateful for all the work you're doing. And, you know, if you frequent my Discord servers, make sure you give these mods a thank, because they are really, really diligent. And they're doing a lot of hard work to keep the servers clean. And God knows, if it weren't for those guys, Fort Mangs would not be a very pleasant place to be. Let's just put it that way. So, let's talk a little bit about my Gaiden Let's Play. A lot of people have really, really taken a liking to my new Gaiden format, and I still don't really know what I should call it, because it's definitely not a Let's Play, because it's a completely different format. People have suggested like shitpost Let's Play, shitposts, just calling it shitpost Gaiden. I don't think I want to have shit in the name, but I definitely think I need to give it a format. A lot of people want to see me apply that to other games as well, other Fire Emblem games, maybe even some non-Fire Emblem games. I was thinking about maybe doing a Path of Radiance Maniac mode Let's Play with that format. And of course, a lot of people also want to know whether or not I'm going to continue this Gaiden Let's Play once Echoes comes out, and the answer is yes, I would really like to do that. I mean, I'm not going to have as much time for it, obviously. One episode of that Gaiden Let's Play takes about 10 hours minimum to make. It's a lot of work. Doing post-production and commentary and adding that on top of the gameplay and making the commentary match the gameplay is a lot of work. It's more work than I think most people are aware of, because you have to make it match. Yeah, you record the line using a script, and then you take the footage and then you have to like render the footage beautifully over the commentary. You have to slow it down, you have to add it in, you have to cut it, move it back and forth so that it fits. I need to redo the commentary many times because I want the commentary to match the gameplay. It's like you gotta, and sometimes I sit for like 20 minutes just on one little snip, just timing it again and again and again to make sure it's perfect. It's like, okay, there we go, I know I say that, and boom, we jump to that clip, boom, we jump to that clip. Okay, that's perfect. No, it's not perfect, I want to do it again. And I just sit and I fine-tune it until it matches perfectly. And that's why it takes so long, because to get the timing right in such a format is extremely difficult, and you need the timing to be right when you make that style of video, because if the timing isn't off, the entire video is gonna just feel wrong. So it's one of the most demanding things I've ever done on the channel, and I wish I could just release a video like that every day, but that's just not possible. There's not enough hours in the day for me to be able to do that. Now, thanks to my Patreon page, I am now able to do that shit. I wouldn't be able to previously, because previously I would have to get one video out every day that got at least 5,000 views. I don't need to do that anymore with the Patreon page for as long as I have that support, so that leaves me more time to actually make videos like that. But yeah, the answer is that I would very much like to complete Gaiden. I was planning on, like, that. The ideal plan was that I was supposed to complete Gaiden before Echoes came out. But Echoes comes out in 6 days at the time of recording this video. It's not gonna happen. There's at least 5 more parts, maybe 10 more parts left of that Gaiden Let's Play before it's done. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do it. But I would like to finish it, ideally before I finish Echoes. We'll see if that is doable or not. But the Echoes Let's Play is going to be a regular Let's Play. It's not going to have the Gaiden format. I would like to get the Echoes Let's Play out faster. Besides, it's a new game and I want to experience it, and I want you guys to get my first hand reactions to the game instead of some post-production stuff. But I would definitely like to apply that format to more Let's Plays. Maybe once I'm done with Gaiden, we'll do it with Path of Radiance, or maybe even Radiant Dawn. I think a lot of you guys would really, really enjoy that. So we'll see how that goes. But I am really, really happy that you guys are liking that Let's Play so much. I am currently working on part 5 as we speak, and I hope to have it done within 1 or 2 days, but I have to take it a little bit easy as well. Doctor's orders and all that, you know, I have been told to take it easy, and so I will, but I just enjoy this way too much. I'm way too fond of making this series. It is a lot of fun, and even though I am so tired at the end of each episode and I go like, oh my god, that was a lot of work. Should I really do that shit again? And then I wake up the next day and I go like, fuck yeah. After reading the comments, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna make another episode. So as I said, it's definitely one of the hardest things I've ever had to do on the channel. Each video is like so much work, and it's not even worth it in terms of the pure views that I get on them. I mean, I get a lot of views on them, don't get me wrong. I get like 15,000 views per episode, but considering the amount of hours I put into them, like each of those episodes is a spotlight, is a character spotlight. Maybe even more work than a character spotlight, and you know, it's not worth it in terms of pure ad revenue. But as I said, because of the Patreon page and the support that I'm getting from the Patreon page, I don't really have to worry about that shit anymore, and I can just focus on making more scripted content. Because at the end of the day, I think the scripted content is where I really shine the most, and that's really what I would like to continue doing. Of course, there's always going to be some sort of Let's Play on this channel in some format or another, because I don't think I should just be doing scripted commentary. But at the same time, I would definitely like to make the transition into making more videos like my Gaiden Let's Play. I think that is what you guys would enjoy the most. Correct me if I'm wrong. Alright, so let's talk a little bit about what you guys can expect from the channel over the next couple of months, because I know a lot of you guys have been curious. So as you might expect, and I think a lot of you guys have already figured this one out, Echoes is going to be taking up a lot of space on the channel over the next couple of months. We'll see how good Echoes turns out being. We'll talk more about that in the video coming out in a couple of days, but if Echoes turns out to be a really good game, then it's probably going to be dominating the channel for the next couple of months. If Echoes turn out to suck, then I'm probably just going to Let's Play it once and leave it be. We'll have to see. If I can do something similar to Core Quest and Echoes, where I get like user-submitted characters, and I can do like a full playthrough of that, then I'm definitely going to stream it. We'll see if I can do something other. If Echoes has anything in it that allows for interaction in any shape, way, or form, then I could definitely see myself doing a Core Quest stream similar to what I did. But, you know, aside from that, I got some Patreon-sponsored spotlights in the queue. I guess I could give you guys a little bit of a hint of what you can expect. Don't worry, guys. no Awakening characters are in the queue. I know a lot of you guys have been complaining about the insane amount of Awakening spotlights coming out. I just felt like the Awakening characters were really underrepresented. I only really had the Henry spotlights from the Awakening casts, and I really felt like I should represent more Awakening characters because they are really popular. But I can tell you guys that the characters that are coming up, the next spotlight is actually going to be an Akanaya character. The character after that is going to be a Tellius character, and the character after that is actually going to be an Alib character. So you guys can expect some very unique and diverse spotlights coming up, sponsored by my lovely Silver Tier patrons. And of course, I'm going to try to release my Gaiden Let's Play every now and then. Aside from that, I don't think I'm going to have much time to do anything else, really. It's going to be Echoes, Spotlights, and the occasional Gaiden Let's Play. And of course, you know, shitposts whenever I'm in the creative mood, which I usually am. The next Patreon goal, I do believe I promised a shitpost for that as well. So that is, I think we're like, I don't know, 60 bucks away from that or something. So, you know, if you want to see the shitpost, then go ahead and support me on Patreon. But yeah, that's pretty much what I'm going to be doing for the next couple of months. And I know that a lot of you guys really are looking forward to the Fire Emblem 7 pick my edits, and that's definitely coming, guys. Don't you worry. But we can't really be doing that now because, you know, new Fire Emblem game and all. I think we're going to let the Game Boy Advance games rest for a little while. But I think once the Echoes hype has died down a bit, and once some of my other projects start to get finished, I think we're definitely going to boot up the Fire Emblem 7 pick my edits. I'm going to get Datan back on the team if he wants to. I haven't actually officially asked him yet. I think I mentioned it and he was like, yeah, I might do that. But I need to actually go talk to the guy and see if he's willing to help us out, because it ain't to pick my edits without the lovely Datan. And of course I got my team of beta testers and I think they're on board for the next one as well. And the plan is to make the Fire Emblem 7 pick my edits even better than the Fire Emblem 8 one, with even more memes and hilariousness. So I'm definitely looking forward to that whenever it does come around. And of course, the Path of Radiance Maniac Let's Play. A lot of people want to see it. I mentioned it briefly earlier in this video. We'll see what I end up doing. But yeah, as I said, I got more ideas than I got time. A lot more things to do than I know what to do with. So it's not like I'm gonna run out of content on the channel in the near foreseeable future. But I guess that's a good thing, right? Alright, so there's a couple more things I could say, but honestly, I'm really tired right now. I need to go take a nap. I'm heading out later tonight to watch the new Fast and the Furious movie. I'm really looking forward to that. Me and my friends, we really love the Fast and the Furious franchise. And yeah, that should be fun to watch a movie. I haven't done that in quite some time. So yeah, as I said, I'm gonna go take a nap and recharge my batteries for tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed this little video. As I said, there will be another MangsCam talk coming out on the channel in a couple of days, where I will exclusively be talking about Fire Emblem Echoes, my hopes, my expectations, and we'll go in depth and talk a little bit about the game and, you know, the sales numbers and everything that's relevant to Echoes. So do stay tuned for that. Aside from that, I'm going to take it a little bit easy on this channel and recharge my batteries for Echoes. Hope you guys understand that, and hope you guys appreciated this little update. I love you all. Thank you so much for your continued support. You guys are the best fans in the world, and I really, really do mean that from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.